What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to our channel. All right, you're on Let's Talk with
Sheila
and Jordan J. Oh, intro. All right, guys, welcome back to another review of Ready to Love. We just saw episode 6. All right, it's what's the name of this one?
I don't know, but we cannot start until. And we're ready, and we're ready to love.
Okay,
now we can start.
Okay, episode 6. Something about your second day.
Backup plan.
Backup plan.
Backup plan.
Gosh darn backup plan. All right.
Gotta have one. Tommy said you gotta have one.
I guess that's a part of the process.
I guess so.
Date multiple. Never put all your eggs in one basket.
Never.
So we have to see, because obviously we're well aware of who is everyone's number one choice. But a little surprised here to see who everyone took out as their second choice. So let's get into this.
Let's get into it.
So the first date we had was Eric and Carmen. So we kind of saw them flirt a little bit during that little kitchen scene where Dakia was interrupted. Carmen came in, like a blaze, fired, and basically state claim to who her man was. Eric, in my opinion, he looked very uncomfortable during that.
Well, he did look very uncomfortable, but he should have kind of, did something not to look so uncomfortable.
He should have been a man. He should have pulled up his pants and kind of, put everybody in their place. So I guess he didn't want to just totally destroy his connection with.
No, and I understand that. I understand that.
So he had to play it.
But it looked very uncomfortable for Dakia, when Carmen walked in. Yeah. But hey, Carmen's a deliberate intent person. So Carmen was like, here I am. Here's your number one. So anybody else in here can now be dismissed.
Well, I wonder how she's gonna feel seeing this episode, as it aired, because now she knows she was the second choice. And she clearly thought or assumed that she was always number one. No one else is going to take my place. Right. This is my man. Whatever else, she thought she's like, was going on.
I've let him get to know other people, but now, he's circled back around to me because I've always been his number one. So, hey. They had their, what do you think they have chemistry? Yeah, what do you think about that?
I do think they do have, what am I saying? I do think they have chemistry. It kind of seems, though, a little bit forced on Eric's part because he's just not being honest, in my opinion. Like, you kind of see how he threw Dakia under the bus a little bit when he was talking about the kiss and how she was the initiator of it.
She leaned in on him.
And he just had to oblige.
I'm like, is that what we doing now? As men, we let another lady know that another lady leaned in on us, and it wasn't anything that we really initiated, or really wanted. But
it had to happen.
It had to happen. So I'm a gentleman, so of course I didn't want to make her feel bad, so I leaned into it, kiss. But it was her. And that was something Carmen was really surprised, but I was really surprised that was something that Eric even brought up as a conversation. Like, why are you talking about what you're doing with somebody else?
Right, and you with the woman who you claim is somebody you want to get to know better on that level.
Like, why were you talking? Why would you be on a date talking about another lady on a date? Like, I'm not understanding
the math ain't.
The math ain't math at all. Okay, because I'm trying to figure out when do we start doing that. So would it be uncomfortable if I came on a date with you, Eric, and started talking about Paul? Paul, he been delivering. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know. But sometimes when he deliver, I ain't feeling him, but he definitely delivers.
Talk about Picklegate.
Yeah, Picklegate. You know what I'm saying? Right. Oh God, if Carmen had brought that up, that Paul P.O. Fed her out. Pickle. Hashtag Picklegate.
Would she been wrong?
Oh, it would have been. Eric would have been tight. Yeah. Would she have been wrong, Eric?
I don't know.
But anyway, he seems to feel like Carmen his backup connection and Dakia his number one connection.
Right. But he was very Philly, touchy, all lovey, sexual, definitely with Carmen.
Yeah.
So
he definitely has sexual chemistry with Carmen. And then he bought a flower. So he definitely was trying to impress Carmen.
Yeah. Well, she definitely liked that. So.
Yeah, I thought it was nice. But like I said, I'm not sure about how transparent Eric was with Carmen. And that could be a problem.
Yeah,
that's gonna be that's gonna be a problem. Yeah.
All right. So let's go on to the next date that we have. Backup dates. Oh, okay. All right. So I was actually surprised about this. Demetrius and Tina.
Yeah.
Demetrius just has no connections. Is this what we're is this what we stay in?
I don't know.
I'm feeling it.
I'm not sure what's going on with Demetrius. Like his communication is, I don't know, the way he communicates is just kind of suspect. You know what I'm saying? Because he kind of, it's almost like when he starts to talk, he seems to be a little rough on the edges. Like you maybe could take it as kind of being slightly a little rude or not.
Okay.
I don't know, but
maybe
Tina,
he's just that straight shooter.
Well, maybe he is a straight shooter, but then I thought Tina came to him direct as well, and she kind of made that point, kind of clear, like like you say, your communication and the way you are, you don't really seem that open as well. Right, are you open?
Right, and that was a good.
Yeah, that was a good question, and but he seemed to have some issues with her asking that, right?
Well,
he got kind of defensive.
Got defensive after she called him a player. I think that's kind of what that took a turn to, when she was like, you giving off player vibes. You up here kissing us, Sabrina, and let her nibble on your ear. And I think she took it a little bit too far with player, because it was just her. You know what I mean? And it was a game, truth or dare. And I hadn't met you at this point.
True that.
Which he said, I take full accountability for not going out and introducing myself to you, because like as a man, women are gonna want you to be the one that's forthcoming, and he was not doing that with her. So I can see her reservation.
Laid back though,
very laid back.
He kind of made it known that women seem to kind of approach him. You understand? Like he's used to the women, if they're interested in him, they kind of let him know that they're interested. And then I think in return, if he's interested in them after they let him know, then it goes to the next step.
Well, I guess that's why he's on Ready to Love, to try something new.
Try something different. Okay. But even with that trying and different, has he not locked eyes? I done told y'all. YouTube, how many times have I told y'all? They get on these shows, they lock eyes, and that's the only person they can see. And it looks like Demetrius has kind of locked eyes with Sabrina. But I think Tina definitely throwed him off his game, because she came at him. Like she's very direct. She's like, what's up?
Exactly.
What's up?
Can I get to know you?
Right. Are you open for me to get to know you? Or are you completely locked down?
You booed up.
You booed up, locked down. Is that what it is? And he was like, oh.
Yeah, he was there. You could see his eyes.
He was like,
he always got, you just look at his expression.
He was like, oh, I think he kind of liked that. He was like, oh, I like her being kind of forward and kind of being a little bit aggressive. And no, I am interested in getting to know someone else. And I'm interested in getting to know you, Tina.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay, cool. I'm glad. But I don't know. What did you think? Yeah, he did start flirting.
I think they could make a cute couple.
I really do.
I can see them together. Hopefully he does give her a chance.
I do too, because I think she could bring something out of Demetrius that I haven't seen the other ladies bring out. You know what I'm saying? And so I think I would love to see them interact even more.
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so. We're waiting.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next date. Donovan.
Donovan. Donovan, what? Yes. Donovan ain't wasting no time. Donovan say, I can't hear late, but that don't mean I'm not for to deliver. So him and Paul both he making sure he's keeping up with Paul doing his delivery.
Yeah.
Because Donovan, he had 3 days.
He did numbers.
I'm not mad. And they gave him all the love. Ready to Love made sure they show all his dates. So I was here for Donovan.
It's just something about Donovan.
It is something about him.
Yes, he's good looking. He's definitely fine. He takes over the top. but his demeanor too, and just
Yeah.
the way he presents
I
himself.
know,
He's like
right?
so calm and like
I like how he
collected, and he
carries
just
himself.
a little reserved, but then he kind of, a little
he let the
outgoing
lady know
too,
that,
so.
I'm a little interested in you.
Yeah.
It's like he give a little bit and he pull back. He give a little bit, he pull back. Donovan, is that what you've been doing? Is that how you're accustomed to? You give the ladies a little bit and you pull back, then you give them a little bit more and you pull back. I'm liking it, Donovan. So let's move right on. Who was his date? So his first date.
Well, the first one, Sabrina.
Yes,
he went out with her. They obviously
connected.
hit it off.
Yeah, they definitely connected.
They both are divorcees.
That was interesting, right?
Learning that Sabrina is a 5-month from her divorce. That was news.
Whoa,
to me.
that was interesting. Did anybody, Demetrius, did you catch that? Sabrina's only divorced 5 months.
Yeah.
So you think she ready, Demetrius?
Right.
Right. Because then you all sent AP home saying she wasn't ready because she's still in love with her husband who has been deceased 5 years ago. 5 years ago.
Oh.
Not 1 year, not 2 years, not 3 years, not 4, but 5 years. And then Sabrina says she's been divorced for 5 months, and y'all think she ready to love? And Demetrius is like really on her. That's what's so funny to me. Like, Demetrius, did you not realize Sabrina has been divorced 5 months? Because you're really trying to move on with Sabrina, which I don't think she's not a good catch. I don't want to make it seem like she's probably an awesome catch. But then again, I think AP was a good catch as well. Right. I just don't think that it was no one in the pool ready for her. I didn't think she was anyone for her. But it wasn't. I don't think it had anything to do with her being divorced. So Demetrius, I'm gonna need you to learn your women a little bit more. And when you decide to figure them out and decide, who's ready and who's not ready, maybe you ought to take a back step and maybe close your mouth. Let somebody else. Let somebody else say something. Not you, Demetrius.
Yes. So need say no more about Demetrius, running his mouth on other people's situations.
So, but that was good that her and Donovan really had,
they
had a good conversation. For sure, they definitely.
He said that was his favorite out of the 3.
He did.
So he wanted to really see more
like
Sabrina.
her.
Sabrina, you catching all these men's attention. So
sure
go ahead, girl. I don't blame you.
And then what he talked about his love language. He said his love language was touch and affirmation. Oh, I was like feeling you, Donovan. But anyway, okay, we can move on. I was like, yes,
let's go. Yeah, let's go to his next date. So he did have a date with Carmen as well.
Carmen, yes.
Oh my God. See her, and I thought that was interesting. Carmen is very much a go-getter. We've seen her the entire show, with someone that she likes, and Donovan was somebody that she likes.
And she's very competitive, and she will let you know if she likes you. And again, she liked Donovan.
Yeah, she made some, some slick little comments, as far as her birthday wish goes, and one to play with some balls, one-on-one,
Donovan was like, "Oh yeah, we can play one-on-one."
I know, but he was. I don't know if you caught him when he was like, "Okay, well, we'll see," and he was like, "Well, that's my birthday wish." He was like, "Okay, well, I ain't just gonna give you me. You're gonna have to slow your roll to earn it."
But he did have them bring her a slice of birthday cake.
Yeah, he was very sweet.
So that was sweet. That was kind of endearing. Yeah, that was really endearing and stuff. So they had a cute date too.
Yeah. It's very high sexual chemistry.
And he made it known that they do have chemistry. You know what I mean?
And have fun. He said he has fun with her.
He has fun with Carmen.
Good. That's good.
So Carmen is really cool though.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. She seems
no
really
one has said anything negative about her as far as the dates go.
She's fun. I mean,
so that's a good thing.
And then she's confident. You know what I'm saying? So what can you say? A lady who's very confident in what she wants and not afraid to say it. I mean, who wouldn't love that?
Right. At least you have to respect it. So
well, that's true. So who was the third date?
So third, not least, of course, Miss Dakia. We had go out with Donovan. They interacted, I think, the first day he was here. We saw a little just snippet of them talking, and he said he kind of wanted to see more of her. How do you think that date though? This date went. Do you see anything there between them?
Maybe I don't see a big future for them, but I mean, I think they both, you know, they had some things in common, you know, as far as both of them are like left brain people, but in other words, she's really intelligent, but also she has a creative side. And I think, you know, I think some of those things that bonded with Dakia, as far as with Donovan and Dakia. So I'm not saying that they match was something that I think, you know, is gonna move on and flourish into anything more. But I thought it was a cute date. I really did. I thought it was a cute date. So I thought everything, you know, went pretty nice with Donovan and Dakia. And Dakia's beautiful. So, you know, and Donovan's a good looking person. So they would definitely look like they're definitely a good looking couple. Yeah, good looking couple. But we'll have to see. Right. So out of the three, who did you think he had the biggest connection with?
Well, I'm gonna have to just go with who he said he had the biggest connection with, and that was Sabrina.
Yeah, that was Sabrina. Yeah.
We didn't get, obviously he had 3 days, so we didn't get to see like, you know, too much into the date and how they, you know.
And then did you notice he said Sabrina, she's from California and he's from California. So that was another thing that they connected on. So that was real good.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sabrina and Donovan's big connection.
Yeah, I can see them dating. Tori's gonna have some competition.
Tori.
Poor Tori. Like he just can't win. Now you got dang Donovan and Demetrius, 2 D's, Lord. Well, let's go on to the next one.
Let's move right along.
All right. Ooh. Another Dakia date. Ooh. She was a second choice to Clifton. Obviously, Joy is number one.
Joy is number one.
He just said that for the longest.
Yeah, Joyce is number one.
Yeah. So,
but it was great to see that Dakia is his second, you know, his runner-up, backup plan, or whatever you call it, and they seem to have a great, you know, a good date, right?
Yeah. He said he wanted to see her with her hair down. You know,
he said he wanted to see her.
Yeah, got that daily struggle.
Yeah. Get off that daily struggle, that 9 to 5 struggle. He was like, was she trying to be like put her down a little bit, Clifton? You know, it's a lot of us work 9 to 5, but that don't mean we don't know how to have fun and
let our hair
down. So come on, give us a chance. If we say we work 9 to 5, give us a little chance. But there again, Dakia must have a spirit where she seems to be uptight. Maybe that's the energy that she's giving off, that she's a little uptight. Well, but she seemed to, you know, let him know, hey, I'm a fun girl. She wanted to do like skydiving and bungee jumping. And so, Dakia was in the house and Clifton was like, all right. Then.
He was like, okay.
And then he fed, what about when he fed her?
Exactly. I don't know. Everybody is feeding everybody on this show. Like, I don't know what's going on. Are we asking
I don't know.
for help?
But maybe they liking it. And you know, if they liking it and I'm liking it, they like it. I
could take a shot for every time somebody feeds someone. I would be drunk like until next week. Seriously. But yeah, they had a good date. He says he wants to get to know her more. So I don't know. Joy, there's your spot, you know, maybe a little not too secure.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. I think Joy got this locked down.
Oh, in the bag? Okay.
But you know, like I said, you never know, because this was a backup plan. So that lets us know Dakia is his second choice. So Joy, keep your eyes open. But I think Joy got this locked down.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and move on to the next. Okay, this is a fun this is a fun day.
Great date.
Paul and Joy, 2 people who are very strong-minded, going at it, but like in a very fun way. Right? Where they were still respectful, but you know, Paul, if he got something on his mind, he gonna say it. He gonna tell you exactly.
He gonna let you know. He ain't gonna hold his tongue. Exactly. He ain't gonna bite his words. He's gonna let you know.
And he definitely, you know, let Joy know, like, listen, is you still in this process or are you done?
Have you locked your eyes and you completely done? Oh no, he did ask her that, did he?
Because you know, you around here kissing on Clip. What do you call it? Bold. You kiss it
pretty bold. Yeah, you pretty bold for this. And she like, look. Joy was like, look, it was good going on a date with Paul, but this is platonic relationship, because he already know he and I, we friends, we good, but boo, it's nothing going on. So if that's what you here to tell me, like, this ain't working for me. You and me, friends to the end. But other than that, no. She was like, Joy, like she was tired.
A little bit.
Joy like she was tired.
A little bit. She said, I'm tired of having to entertain these men that I don't see no future in. Like, I'm a one-man woman, okay?
And what she done say? I done entertain you, Paul. I done entertain Tori. Who else she said she had
Laverne.
She said, like, yo, I'm about to start weaning y'all out. He was like... I was like, excuse me? Okay. She was like, I'm going to start weeding y'all out because I'm tired. Mm-hmm. I'm tired. Yes. I done gave y'all all the chances, but look. Mm-hmm. I have found somebody who I am interested in, and I'm about to, I'm almost done with this. I'm done with this. So, Paul, we friends, we good. But as far as you asking me any questions about my process, it's about to be over. My process about to be over. I'm finna lock into my number one. And he was like, okay, Joy. So Joy got a strong personality. I love Joy. She's been transparent and straight the whole time.
Right.
I like you. I like all of you all. But this is the one that's for me. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to get ready to keep going on these dates because they're exhausting and they're going nowhere fast.
Emotionally, yeah, exactly.
She's like, I don't have time
to continue to talk to someone.
She's like, I'm fatigued out. She said, I'm fatigued, mental fatigue, and I can understand that.
Emotionally, absolutely. Like,
because if you think about it, if you think about all the men in the beginning really liked Joy.
Yes.
Joy was very popular. So I can see Joy probably has interacted with each one of the guys at some point because they really like Joy. Mm-hmm. And so Joy's like, look, leave me out of it. I done got who I want. If y'all want to vote me out because I done locked eyes, and hey, y'all do what y'all got to do. But I'm not going to keep on this. I'm not going to keep going back and forth on this same process. No.
Yeah. And she made very clear. So,
and I was there for you, Joy. Okay, I was there for you. And I think Paul was like, okay.
Yeah, he absolutely understood and respected it. Although that's not going to stop him.
No. Absolutely not.
Because you done told me no.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. I can see ain't nothing for us. So you right about that. Ain't holding nothing for
you got
Paul P.O. still may put you in the bottom, Joy. You got to watch him. Because Paul he don't like to be told at all. Paul do not like nobody telling him, and you did tell him, so don't be surprised if you on the bottom.
The first one that he called out because he got a history. So let's move on.
Let's move on.
Next up, Laverne and Ace. So.
Okay, wait. So is Laverne and Ace? But let me just start by saying, last week I did a review. And I kind of made a comment that I thought Laverne was a jovial extrovert. I was completely wrong. I want to go on record by saying I do not think he's a jovial introvert. I think he's an extrovert. This is what I'm thinking of Laverne. He's not no introvert, not jovial or anything. He's an extrovert. He loves to be out. He loves to be around people. And this is just his personality. So I just want to make it clear that I think my review last week on Laverne was incorrect. Now we can move along.
Since that's been stated, let's go on to Ace and Laverne's.
Ace and Laverne.
So I guess since Ace is his second choice, that would make Joy his first choice.
Yeah.
So I guess Joy was his first choice.
Yeah.
But after seeing her kiss Clifton, I guess he was happy to have taken Ace out. I don't think he was going to take Joyce out after that. That date was interesting. It was cute. It was very cute. He bought her this lotion, some body cream, and he started rubbing it all on her. So again, very sexual this season. Everyone has no problem with anyone putting hands on them, feeding them. It's all good to go. Like, we're all good for go on this side.
Oh God, yeah.
So I thought that was very thoughtful of Laverne.
I did too. It was so cute.
I was like, because I'm sure she's, she's a very holistic person. So anything that's probably naturally made from the earth, that's thoughtful. So he wanted to impress her by doing that for her.
She looked like she could be in her yoga pose all the time. She's just so calm
and earthy. Yes. Or as Laverne likes to call it, that's my peace right there. Like, she is peace. She's peace. She is peace. And if you guys know Laverne, like we've been watching Laverne and getting to know him, Laverne is high strung.
No peace for
Laverne.
Laverne, he's popping. Ace.
So you need that in your life, you know, when you always here with it. So
yeah,
clearly they have a very opposites attract kind of thing going on, you know, very, very.
I don't know, but you may say opposite, and it may be because of him being so high strong. But I don't know. For some reason, I just feel like Laverne needs somebody who's calm. Does. Like, I just think she centers him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he could be all over the place, and he would see Ace, and she would just calm him down and center him. You understand? Sure. Because I don't know. It's just something about Ace, and then it's something about Laverne when he's around Ace. Mm-hmm. And I think it's a good look for him. Yes. It really is a good look for Laverne, because I can see Laverne is, Laverne
little arrogant,
well, arrogant maybe, but he just, I don't know, he just looked like that ever-ready battery, like the little rabbit. Mm-hmm. He just keep going and going and going, but then again, I think Laverne crashes too. Either Laverne crashes or that's that mood. You know how sometimes they say he's in a mood where he's not, communicating with the other. He's just kind of sitting outside watching. Yeah. So he definitely is a complex person. I will definitely say Laverne's a complex person. I like Laverne, and I like him and Ace. I really do like him and Ace together. Yeah,
I do too.
I think so. So
I think they could definitely go the distance.
Yeah, and
off of the show. You know?
Me too. That's what I think. And I think our fingers are really crossed for Laverne and Ace. I'm hoping that they decide that, you know what I'm saying, that they want to explore a future with those two. Mm-hmm. I really hope so. So I'm looking forward to you. Hey, let's see what goes on. Laverne and Ace.
Yeah. So that was it for all of the backup dates. Mm-hmm. We had to do deliberations, and Tommy wanted to know.
Wait. Did we not talk? Wasn't it one more date? Mm-hmm. Tori.
Oh,
and Precious.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh gosh.
How did you miss Tori and Precious date? Come on now.
Oh gosh. I don't even want to talk about that date, because what?
Why would you not want to talk about it? It was just
Tori, he really just annoyed me the entire episode. I did not like how he was coming at Precious in them confessionals, basically empty conversation.
Yeah, did you hear what he said? That I was like, he said, we've had conversations before in the past, but they've been pretty much empty conversations. Yeah, I was like, okay, Tori.
And I'm trying,
wait, Tori.
And I'm like, are you calling Precious empty, or
no? It clearly, I hope he wasn't doing that. But I mean, it was kind of it. He did need to explain what is an empty conversation, Tori, because I know you're so deep with your poetry and all, but you know what I'm saying. But I haven't seen you with having a real deep conversation with anybody besides doing your poetry. But other than that, right. So for you to say that conversation was empty, I'm gonna need you to elaborate more, Tori. So I'm gonna need you to go on live and let us know what you meant by empty conversation.
Exactly, because are you leading the conversations, or are you being led in these conversations?
I'm kind of
Because what you were talking about went, from my point of view, didn't seem like you were having deep conversations either. It didn't look like he was really talking about much. And when she was trying to get to know him, he had to take shots of liquor.
Wait, what about when but then again, she said she's trying to figure out, where they are, what they can be, what kind of relationship. And so she was like, I don't know. I'm trying to see, Tori, what kind of relationship we could be. Maybe we could just be friends, or sex friends, or lovers. Okay. I know I'm not high on the light bulb, the brightest light bulb they have in the room. So I'm going to ask y'all, can somebody explain to me I know what just being friends mean, but can you tell me what's the difference between sex friends and lovers? Isn't that the same thing? Like hanky-panky, that's not a committed relationship. Being lovers and being sex friends, to me, it's the same thing. Mm-hmm. But there again, if you all can kind of explain it, because really I didn't understand it. Did you understand what she meant?
No, if I take a huge, and this is just a Hail Mary, maybe she thinks lovers is mentally on another connection, like you're deeper versus just sex. Like I'm coming over here late night booty call,
and just knocking
like,
boots.
Yeah, and then I'm out. Maybe lovers, you can go out sometime. But from time
would you think
a
commitment would have been on the table too, like just friends? Sex equal lovers, and then maybe a committed relationship. Like I would have thought those are the 3 levels, but okay. I mean, I'm just trying to understand. That's all. Like I said, if you all could kind of explain to me what was the 3 between, what's the difference between just friends, sex friends, and lovers.
That's it. That's all the connections you
right. But anyway, but at least she did try to, have a conversation with Tori. Yeah. And what was Tori's biggest conversation?
Tori, the only thing he could think of was being in them kidneys, girl.
Again, have I heard this conversation with Tori? Did Tori have this conversation with somebody?
I think so.
Joy. Early on about rearranging people's internal organs.
Yeah. I don't know. He loves talking about that. I don't
Tori said he is the kidney smasher. I'm like, Tori, but for somebody to say an empty conversation, but your conversation mainly from what they show. Again, we review what we see, so please don't get upset. And what we saw, Tori, it would seem like you just want to rearrange organs in people's body. You want to smash their kidneys, and you want to let them have that experience of how it feel when somebody touch that kidney.
Because I don't know how the heck that's supposed to feel good. Man.
Yeah, I know, right? I was like, ooh. I was like,
and it's not. He brought it up again
continuously. What are you talking about?
Entire night. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Talking about
and then what about when she was asking? She had to. And then what she asked him? What did she ask him? What I guess she wanted to know. Did they have a real connection? And he couldn't answer that. He had to get a drink, a shot.
Exactly.
Another shot. Excuse me. Do you think that there's a real connection between us? Shot. I need a shot. You need a shot.
And then not only that, he had to kiss her to try to throw her off of the questions coming at him that he couldn't handle. So he decided to put his lips on her.
I know he stood up and reached over the table to get her a kiss. I was like, Tori.
Invasive.
Wow, that was something else. I was like, all in her personal space. Like y'all was at a table having dinner, having just a general conversation.
Right.
I would have been really put off.
Yeah. Having numerous empty conversations.
Right. We trying to have a real conversation after all these empty conversations. Did you just reach up after a shot and just put your lips on me? Sure. Everybody not even into all that, getting in their personal space and stuff. Like some people don't like all that.
Yeah,
and they definitely don't like all that transfer of, you know what I'm saying, like me to you, and we've been wearing for the last 2 years. I'm not sure about you, Tori, but we've been wearing masks, and it's just been a bad situation out here. And for you to just get up and just kiss somebody in their mouth.
I was
like, all right, not asking anything. Did you see Precious? The Precious was like, okay.
I don't know where that came from.
I know, she was just like, well, at least he did close her mouth, didn't he? Because she didn't know what to say. And I didn't know what to say for you either, Precious. I was like, I was feeling for you, sister. What?
Because what did you say after that? Like,
after somebody just kiss you, but Tori definitely got a little kidney fetish.
Yeah.
So, going on. So ladies, be careful with Tori. I mean, I like Tori, don't get me wrong, but
it's the dress.
And then he had the nerve to say he's not interested in Precious. He's talking after we kissed. I feel like it wasn't no chemistry. After we had kissed, it wasn't no chemistry. You know what I'm saying? So really, you know what I'm saying? The only person I'm interested is Sabrina.
Then I want to say, okay,
but you don't put your lips on somebody just to understand that there's no chemistry. Like you didn't realize in them empty conversations y'all been having that y'all didn't have no chemistry. Tori, I'm gonna need you to read women better than that. Yeah. And I'm definitely gonna need you to stop talking about doing touching women kidney. That's not attractive.
No, it's not. Especially when nobody's asking you to do all that.
No,
like,
that's
how
too
you
much.
know a woman would like and enjoy that.
I know, right? Because I'll never forget with Joy. She was like, "No, thank you. I'm not trying to have a relationship where my organs are rearranged. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep all my organs working like they supposed to." Girl, Joy had me dying. And now he bring it up again.
Again, no self-awareness on this. So
absolutely,
maybe after being put on national TV,
maybe you'll rewatch this and see like, that wasn't the best look for you, Tori. Exactly. But you know what? It's done. So we're gonna move on from that, right?
Yes. And I think this was the final date.
Yeah, this was the final date.
We are at the end of the backup dates after that awkward.
We finally at the end of the date. Yes. So now we got to go to the men lounge.
Around the room.
Round we go.
Who is feeling who?
Round we go.
So I know you got your list.
Okay, so who's feeling who? Eric is feeling Carmen.
Yeah, she bumped up, huh?
Yeah, and he's feeling Dakia. He likes Dakia. Okay, so that's who he's feeling. Clifton is feeling Joy. Of course, Joy is his boo. He's feeling Joy, but also he's feeling Dakia.
Okay.
Demetrius, he's feeling Sabrina, but also now Tina is coming up in the ranks. So Demetrius is kind of feeling Tina a little bit. Then we have Paul. Paul is feeling Christina as well. Yes. So, you know, P.O., he likes Christina. And Christina likes him. Yeah, so you can't, you know what I'm saying?
She's number one.
They have instant chemistry. So you can't even say anything. So now Donovan, he's liking Sabrina. So he has connection with Sabrina. Isn't this cute? Also, wait, he likes Dakia too. So Donovan likes Dakia as well. So, Laverne. He's Ace. I think Ace is moved up to his number one. Yeah, I didn't really know Joy was his number one. I was a little shocked.
I think what it was, I'm telling you, was that kiss during the Truth or Dare. He didn't want to go on a date with Joy.
But even before that.
Yeah, before
that, he was really feeling Joy. No, I'm just saying, I guess
they had a lot of chemistry.
They did have a lot of chemistry. They had a lot of fun, but it just seemed fun. And who she's connected to has always been the same person. I just always thought Joy had a serious connection with Clifton. But anyway, Laverne like Ace. And again, Demetrius is still feeling Sabrina. Okay. So these are the people who are being felt. Okay, so who's not feeling who? Ooh. Donovan, he's not feeling Precious. Demetrius is not feeling Precious. Tori is not feeling Precious now or Joy. Laverne is not feeling Sabrina. And Paul is not feeling Joy.
Okay, so it sounded like Joy and Precious were the two on the bottom. And honestly, that's exactly who got taken on a date. So Clifton ended up taking out Precious on her deliberation date. And that was...
I really didn't feel good about it. And it wasn't anything that was Clifton did. You understand? It was just the way Precious felt. Precious just kind of felt like she had been given like a short end is saying, like, people saying that someone has spread in the rumor that she's a party girl. And she had a problem with that. And she said it came from one person, and she's very clear on that person who it came from. So did you remember who she said it came from?
She definitely said Demetrius is around there spreading drama and rumors about her. Thought that was pretty bold statement of her to just come right out and say, I don't like that he's spreading that about me. I'm like, you know that for a fact. I don't know. Maybe she does know that off the scene. Maybe he is running his mouth a little bit.
Maybe so. She seemed to be very clear on it's been Demetrius. You know? And even Clifton was like, whoa. You know, Clifton was like, Clifton was like, he want to have none of that. You know what I'm saying? And then she was like, look, I'm social, but I don't want to be social with nobody but my man. So let it be very clear. I am not the party girl. That is not me. So she's a little
combative, huh?
She's combative and she was kind of upset about it. And I kind of feel, especially if she's getting, a rumor or people spreading rumors that she's something that she's not. I can understand that. because you got to understand we're on a television show, right? So this is everybody, the whole entire world is seeing this. So I can see where she could get some backlash because she's, like I said, I think she's high strung. I think she has a lot of energy. I think she's fun, but fun does not mean party girl. Mm-hmm. You understand? So I think because somebody says you're fun and you like to have a good time, to say that somebody's a party girl, I guess I can see where she could be, you know, a little bit put off. Yeah. So anyway, so that was that. And then we had Joy.
Yes, we had Joy and Demetrius took her out. Starting to think Demetrius has a little fetish himself with delivering bad news in a diplomatic way, or what he deems a diplomatic way. Because this is the second time he is giving some news to somebody.
Why they keep picking Demetrius to be the person, the bearer of the bad news? It's like he the Grim Reaper. Is Demetrius supposed to be the Grim Reaper around here?
Like he walking in with an envelope, like, I have your results here.
Like, you've been a bad girl on this show. And so we don't want you on this show anymore.
Exactly. So, but before we kick you off, we want to let you know exactly what it is you have issues with.
Oh my God,
you can take that and work on them. So Joy did not take kindly at all to whatever Demetrius was trying to throw her way. She was like, for every question or what
comment,
he had to give her. She had something to say right back. Like she wasn't missing a beat with it. Oh, really? I'm not ready to love. Well, who are you loving?
Right.
Like,
are you really on this show to really love somebody? Exactly. Like, have you connected with anybody genuinely? And he was like, huh? Wait. Demetrius like, wait, I'm the one supposed to be telling you. You don't tell me. Joy was like, yeah, what's up with you?
Right, y'all talking? Oh, well, we talking too.
Yeah, we definitely talking about you, Demetrius. So are you here to find love or to start something? I was like, wait. Now we ain't talking. Is she talking about pressure?
Starting to sound like.
The way she said, "Are you here to start something?" I was like, "Start drama." I was like, "He was like, why would you say that?" So now it makes me think maybe Demetrius does run his mouth.
It could be. I mean, you saw how he kind of reacted to Laverne.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay.
You don't need to tell me who
I know. You don't need to tell me that. He's like, wait, dude, hold on.
I'm just saying, but when you giving advice for the group, you just need to know that I'm in part of this group. So you really talking to me. Like, it was like, Demetrius, calm down.
I know. Calm down.
It's okay. You ain't got to take everything. Like.
But Joy was like, look, I'm tired of answering questions. True. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, I'm not doing this no more.
She handled Paul.
She sure did. She was like, I'm done with this. You know what I'm saying? Demetrius, I don't know what you trying to say, but I haven't seen you make too many moves yourself. You know what I'm saying? Look like you locked up on one person yourself. So you sure you ready to love? And this is genuine. And Demetrius was like, oh, I shouldn't have been here with Joy. Yeah, he shouldn't have been sitting there with Joy. Like, somebody telling them they go home. Because he wanted to tell her so bad. What?
Yeah, he couldn't even get it out that she could stay. He wanted to say,
he wanted to sit home. You go home. You go now. You go now, Jordan. Because you don't talk to me. You don't know. Women don't talk to me like this. I'm Demetrius. What are you talking about? Demetrius Styles. Okay. Yeah. And you trying to like handle me?
Yeah, she said.
He wanted to send Joy home so bad.
Y'all, please go rewatch that clip because he was struggling to get it out that she could stay.
Yeah, he was.
He was crying. Oh, I wish I could just send this girl. Like, she don't know.
Demetrius, he was tight. Demetrius was tight. Joy had him tight.
Yes, Joy was like, yeah, if I'm going home, you going home too.
You be going right after me because you ain't doing that either. The ladies talking about you too.
Exactly.
Like, what are you talking about? Ladies love me. She was like, what you here for?
So yes, after Joy shot the messenger, I
know,
bang.
Joy's like,
you know, she went back home, you know, because
she's like, maybe I was a little too rough on the messenger. Bang, bang.
Oh well.
She busts out laughing. Oh well.
Exactly.
Oh my God, I love Joy. So if y'all want to know who our favorites are, Well, let's finish telling what happened.
Okay, yes. So back to Precious. Miss Precious was sent home.
Unfortunately, Clifton had to send her home.
Yeah, she just
So
didn't have
she
enough
wasn't ready to
connections
love,
here.
right.
So
Yeah,
that was that.
That was that. But going back to Demetrius and Joy.
Okay, let's go back.
Demetrius had to tell Joy, well, Joy, the guys feel that you are not ready to be sent home. He was so disappointed. You're not ready to be. He looked so sad. I swear, if he could have sent Joy home, he would have sent you home, Joy. He would have sent you home. Yeah, thank God Demetrius didn't make that decision by himself. He would have sent you home because he was uptight. He was not feeling any way good towards
she
Joy.
Definitely ruffled his feathers.
She definitely ruffled his feathers. He probably went home punching walls like, ain't nobody gonna be talking to me like that. I'm Demetrius Styles.
Yeah, he definitely
it was cute. It was cute. It was cute.
Triggered.
So Precious going home. She was sent home, and Joy is gonna stay another week.
Yes.
To find her ready to love.
Yeah. But that wasn't the most exciting thing because that wasn't the end of the episode. We actually got to see another incident or heard about it between Eric and Dakia. I don't know what the heck went down. They were just so vague.
Yeah.
What do you have any tea for us to let us know on Dakia?
I'll be honest. Okay, so Kamisha Review, she did come out and she made she's had some tea. And the tea was about Eric and Dakia. And basically what the tea was is when they went out, they were all out as a group. Okay. It wasn't just Eric and Dakia. And some kind of way, maybe with some extra drinking, heavy drinking. They got into like maybe a touchy-feely kind of game or whatever, touching each other. And it seems like Eric, he touched her inappropriately. Eric touched Dakia inappropriately. We don't know all the details, so I'm not gonna. It's allegedly he touched her on parts of her body that he should not have touched her. Again, I don't want to really go into exactly what happened because again, it is allegedly. But Kamisha Reviews definitely let us know the tea that there was a problem between Dakia and Eric, and then also I kind of heard it could also be Dakia had maybe an issue not knowing that he was having connection with other ladies too. So she may have felt some type of way when she found out it was having a connection. Okay. But there again, all of this is allegedly. Okay. Allegedly.
Yeah, that second part, I don't know, a little bit less likely. In my opinion, just because, you're on the show, so obviously he's going to have connections with other people.
Right.
That's interesting. I don't know. So you see, this is what happens when you're super sexual very early on. These shows, people get real comfortable with you, and they just start to feeling like, hey, well, when we sober, we talk about it. So now that we really out there, they're gonna show another side of them because you open that kind of door
can of worms.
Yeah, you kind of open worms,
right? So. Or either go down the rabbit hole. Sometimes you go down the rabbit hole, you keep going down the rabbit hole, you go further and further, and you get further and further in an issue where you can't control certain things. And that could have been what happened with Eric and Dakia. Things got just a little bit too far out of control, especially with that touching and feeling, and people don't like you to be doing that. That's why I was so surprised about Tori just reaching over to kiss Precious. I mean, I'm just saying some women would not have gone for that at all. I mean, that would have been just totally something that was not acceptable. So again, that was,
Yeah. So watch your liquor, watch your conversations before the liquor. You never know.
True that. So other than that, I mean, that's pretty much
all of our reviews.
All of our reviews. So
if you made it this far, please like our videos.
Oh yeah, please
hit the subscribe button for us down below and the bell notification so you know when we are on again.
And likes are free. So if you could really hit the likes, that would help us so much, and subscribe would help us even more. So thank you. We're glad you're here. And again, we'll see you next week with Ready. And he's ready, and she's ready, and I'm ready to love.